back to Space Station. In this part, we're going to be going to the final main level of Europe, the Rat-o-Matic, which is actually probably my favorite of the N64 levels in this game. Maybe there's another one that I'm not remembering right now. There's actually a few that I also like, but this is probably my favorite Europe level. Rat-o-Matic. We gotta kill the Fox family, I have to destroy the Rat-o-Matic. And for once, Dan actually wants us to do a good thing and save the mice from the Rat-o-Matic. Although it's more he wants to just kill the rats than he wants to save the mice, but whatever. We actually start this level off as the King Rat, as we ended the last level as the King Rat, so, you know, it actually makes sense, for once. I like this beginning. I actually, really like this beginning part. Because it just has, build up to it. You know, you're slowly going through the hallways of the, well, whatever this building is, and you're just getting your rat army together. And you're just getting ready to destroy, well, the Fox family, who are right out here. Now, the best way to fight this Fox family is honestly to just be a rat. You really do not want to be the King Rat to do this. You want to be a normal rat. Here you can see that I'm commanding them to attack. One of them is attacking, the other ones are really not. So they're kind of just getting, destroyed. The farting doesn't do that much damage. It very slowly drains their health. But yeah, my rats are they're just not attacking. What the heck? I'm and they're just not attacking. There's one dead. And since he's dead, I'm gonna gladly take his body because using the rat mines is probably the best way to take out the Fox family, bar none. If your rats aren't gonna use the mines, then just give me your body and let me use the mines, I guess. Is the best way to describe it. So there's one member of the Fox family dead. And I guess that's all of them dead. I guess that other one was also dead. I didn't even notice. But yeah. Now we have a fox. Of course, now that we are a fox, the rats that were previously on our side are now trying to kill us. Great. This one got left behind, I guess, and yeah. They aren't really keen on that. On that me being a fox. That's locked, Thicky, so we have to unlock it. We can only unlock it as the fox. You may be wondering why I'm avoiding getting power cells. Well, there's a reason for that. And now the door is unlocked. So, now we can go in there, and in here we find a mouse. A mouse who actually escaped from his cage. And we're gonna kill him and steal his body because we can do much more as him than he can do as himself. Let's see what this switch does. It activates the mouse sucker. And if we watch, it of course sucks a mouse up the cave. Cave? The pipe? I don't even know what I was thinking with that. If we click on this camera, then we can see what happens to the mouse as it goes up the pipe. And now we watch the process of a mouse turning into a rat in the Rat-o-Matic. First, it gets electrocuted. And it's not really looking too hot, it's taken quite a bit of damage. And then it gets crushed and it becomes like a blue trophy. They kind of just drop it being an actual animal at this point, and now it's just trophy. Yeah, that makes sense. And it passes because it's killed, so it doesn't go into the garbage disposal. It gets cremated here, which for some reason turns it bronze. Now it actually looks like a trophy. Now you might be thinking, is that the trophy that we need to get to complete the level? Well, not exactly. Well, we don't have to kill a mouse to get the trophy, I can tell you that. And then ice magic happens, and then it turns into a rat. That actually looks a lot more like the trophy we're going to be getting. And then, of course, the final stage is the mists of Pandera thaw him out of his bronze prison, and now he's a normal mouse, ready to go cause some havoc. But we don't want to kill a mouse, because we're going to need all of the mice alive in order to 100% this level. I just wanted to showcase that. So now trying the level again, we can kill the Fox family for a second time. I have like no health because I got wrecked by the Fox family that time. And this is the trophy. It's another bronze rat. I'm gonna guess this one didn't get finished in the Rat-o-Matic and it got dispensed without being complete. And it's on fire for some reason. Why? I don't know. But you want to push this barrel over here with the Fox and then blow it up with the rat in order to make that spew out of it, which puts out the trophy. So now we can go get it. But there's no animals in this level who can jump, so we're going to have to teleport to it from the ledge. That barrel pissed me off, I guess. I don't know. We're going to have to use the Fox teleport to get it. This could be kind of hard if your timing's off, like mine was there, but it's not too difficult to get it. There we go. Get another power cell over here. I believe that this is the area where the rats get dispensed if you let them go into the Rat-o-Matic. I don't know why you would want all the rats to go in the Rat-o-Matic. I'm sure that if this was like ported to a newer system, there would be an achievement for killing all the rats and turning them into, or killing all the mice and turning them into rats. But this is an N64, so that's not really a thing. So you know. This is where we get a guy in the toilet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking when they put that guy in the toilet, but I don't know. I always remember that from this level, that there's just like a guy in the toilet. So let's unlock the door again. This time I actually get the power cells because this is our real run, where I'm not just going to kill a mouse for the heck of it, so I can show off the Rat-o-Matic process. This time we're actually still going to kill the mouse. The mouse is really not a threat, like, at all. We're going to take his body, and now we're going to free our brethren. Activate the mouse sucker, and then we can come in here, and as long as you're standing on this red circle, the mouse sucker will take you instead. And now, you may be wondering, what exactly are we going to gain from getting turned into a rat? Well, we're not going to exactly turn into a rat. This is the best part of the level. This is where we can take out the Rat-o-Matic from the inside. So it just takes us over to here. And now we have to get past the hazards of the Rat-o-Matic. First we have to sneak past the electricity. Sneak past the crusher. And since we're not like a trophy, we can't, it's trying to reject us into the trash. I'm pretty sure that automatically kills you, so let's just avoid that. This fire will hunt you down. Just run away from it. Look at how it's still chasing me. Oh, even over here the fire's still chasing me. Look at my health. I have like 1 hit point left. I just barely got out of that. If you see that fire, just run. Just go as fast as possible. And now we see the guy running the Rat-o-Matic. This little rat. I don't know why he says pull your finger out. Does he mean that my finger's up my butt? And because this rat is stupid, he's gonna blow up his own machinery. Normally what I do is I kill the rat and then I use the mines myself in order to destroy the computers, but he generously did it himself, which also killed him in the process. So now we see every individual part of the Rat-o-Matic destroyed. Those stupid freaking fire generators. Those are seriously the worst thing. I think that's what killed me on my first attempt at this level. It's just... I finally realized you're just supposed to go past them really fast. You're not supposed to try to, like, dodge the fire, because it will keep chasing you. It chased me all the way to the freaking ice block. Like, seriously. I was so surprised when I actually managed to beat that. But yeah, the explosion carries all the way over here, and that frees all the mice. Yay. You're going to want to make sure that they're all alive in order to get the rest of the power cells for the level. And speaking of power cells, there's still a couple around the Rat-o-Matic area. I think, like, literally 2, so literally a couple, so you know. And that about does it for the inside of the area here. Well, not quite. We have to go back to the holding cells for the mice, because in the last two holding cells there are a couple of, well, power cells that we need to go and grab. One in the left and one in the right. And if you notice, we still have 5 left. And there were 5 mice. As congratulations for saving them, the Mises will give you the pieces. This is one of the few times that another animal actually talks to you. Like, we know the animals can talk, because we saw the sheep and the dog talking at the very beginning of the game, but this is the first time they've actually talked to you, I'm pretty sure. Open sesame, and it opens up there. Now don't go in yet. I almost went in, and I almost forgot that they spit the power cells out here. I'm pretty sure, like, when I was trying to 100% this game for the first time, I just went in there, and I just could not find the 5 power cells, because I didn't realize they spit them out. I just went into the hole, like, immediately. Now, there's, like, a wall over there blocking the teleporter. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why you can't just go to the teleporter, but there's a switch over here, and it's timed, so you have to go relatively quickly. You don't gotta go too fast, but you gotta do it in good time in order to get past it before the gate goes back up. And that's it. That's Rat-o-Matic done. Camera doesn't spin around because there isn't enough room for it to spin. And that completes the level. I love when Dan gets hurt. It always makes me happy. But yeah, that is Rat-o-Matic secured. 15 power cells and all the trophies. And in fact, that's every level in Europe secured. Got everything that we can get. Curse that one trophy in Fat Bear Mountain that we just cannot collect. But yeah, that means next time we're going to give a dog a bonus. The first bonus level where we look at the first part of our robot suit. Or I guess robot body. But first, you know the drill. We gotta do the Game Boy Color version. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I really, really don't like the Game Boy Color version of Rat-o-Matic. It's going to become apparent why I don't like this version of Rat-o-Matic very soon. Well, not very soon. We still have to sit here and look at this. I don't know why he wants us to save this area. Euro Eden. It just doesn't really make any sense. Like, since when do you care about that? I mean, yeah, we're heroes for hire, but it's like, we don't really need to save the place. So as soon as we start, there's already a difference. First of all, we're not the King Rat, because obviously the King Rat can't attack, so they didn't want you having to do that. Second of all, we just start, and there's a fox here for some reason. So I'm just going to do the good old strategy of poop and hope that the fox runs into your poop. Which it takes a bit longer this time than it did in the previous level. It's like, where the heck is he? Like, there he is. Like, jeez. Bit more of a pain this time because he doesn't go in a straight line. I'm not even sure if the other guy goes in a straight line. Once again, we have to unlock the door. So we can just come in here. It's not immediately apparent. At least not at this part, but they really butchered the music in this level. Not yet. It gets to a part where it's just, like, super butchered. Like, it sounds pretty good right now. It's like kind of like a remix of the actual music, but it gets pretty bad. Like, you should never really hang on a note in an 8-bit song. It doesn't really work out too well, because then it just becomes, like, ear-bleedingly annoying. Now we gotta kill the fox family out here. It's just one fox. I mean, I guess the one on the inside would also count, but I don't know. It gets to the point in this song where it just seems like a random mishmash rather, of like notes. I went too fast again. That power cell was there, now it's not. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, anyway. There's not really much to talk about now. We're pretty much going through the same strokes that we went before. We went to kill the fox family. And these doors all look the same. And because this loops, I can't tell where I'm supposed to go. This freaking mouse, I cut here because I spent like forever trying to kill this mouse. Also, listen to the music. Well, once it starts again. Ugh, God dang it. I actually cut away where the music becomes really bad. Well, I mean, this sounds pretty bad. Doesn't even, like, have a beat. But yeah, it took me so long to kill that mouse, and I had to listen to the god-awful music. It'll get to that part again, where it just becomes, like, the worst thing I've ever heard. But yeah, we get into the Rat-o-Matic. We needed the mouse for it. The Rat-o-Matic is a lot less threatening this time. I don't know if these things are instant kill, but you have really wide, like windows to go through here. Like, look at how long this thing's off for. Even when I was hesitating, I was still able to get through there. And look at this thing. This thing is even worse. Like, this is the crusher. I'm waiting for it to try and crush me. It's still not doing it. Like, there it goes. It waits for like 15 seconds before it tries to crush. And here's the same room, except there's a lot more computers that we have to blow up each individually instead of just blowing up one and it blows up everything. And as such, we need the rat for it. I don't remember when the music becomes terrible. I'll point it out when it happens. But, yeah, gotta blow up all these computers. And there's a lot of, like, floors here with 2 computers each, and you have to blow all of them up, and it's just kind of tedious here. Still waiting for that music to become, like, really bad. I remember specifically when I was playing the level, I was just getting really annoyed with the music. Luckily, I'm talking over it, so you don't really have to hear it. I mean, this part is pretty bad. Also, that like tile is white for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe this music doesn't become bad. Maybe it's only really bad if you're playing with like headphones on. Well, I mean, that's bad. Oh no, here it is. Seriously, like, what the heck was going on there? It was just like it's just like, it wasn't even trying to be music. Certainly didn't sound like the original song. And here I am desperately trying to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. Because last time there were a bunch of mice that you freed and you were supposed to follow them to the exit. You don't free any mice in this version. You just blow up the Rat-o-Matic. This is the only mouse in the level. It's just the one that you kill and you take control over. So you don't save a single dang mouse in this level. It's just like, what the heck were they thinking with that? Like, here's the mouse hole you're supposed to go into. And that's great and everything, but it's like, where are all the mice that I'm supposed to be saving? They're just not here. I don't understand. It's just kind of... And this is just, like, tedious, going down here. But, I mean, that's a nitpick, but still, like... Just like a... It's not the worst. I shouldn't have said I hated it. It's just compared to the N64 version, which I love, I hate this one. The clap is always there to help you, though, in your times of need. But yeah, that completes Rat-o-Matic for both versions of the game. There it is secured, and we've now secured every main level in Europe. And all that we have left to do now is to go give a dog a bonus. Also, I guess instead of a flying dog in this version, it's more like a dog flying a plane. Weird change to make.